Hi there friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and we are working on our DP 20, let's start that again. Hashtag DP Big Butts 24. We're almost done. And so I'm going to do some of this hat this side today and work a little bit more on this over the week. And then by the time I see you again, we'll wrap up working on our Big Butts canvas for January. Let's get started. So I'm going to do a little bit of this hat right here and right in here. And so that is the letter, I believe it's the letter E. Yes, it is. And that's number 11. So, oh, this bright yellow. I love it. It's like an ochre, yellow ochre. I'm learning all these different colors from doing my coloring page. So let's get some drills on my boat and get started. I'm going to do a little single placing today. Ooh. Got to put a little extra blue tack in my pen. I'm using my new favorite single placer pen, so it's very comfortable, and dirty it up a little bit with some lint on your sleeve, and that'll help the drills to stick, believe it or not. There we go. Alrighty, and away we go. So how are you today? Are you feeling that cabin fever, those winter blues? I know it's been some really crazy weather lately in the States and in Canada and other parts of the world. And in Australia, it's summertime. I can imagine how warm it's been lately. I hope you all are doing well. Our friends in Australia and New Zealand. We have a friend in Kenya, South Africa. I hope you're doing well, my friend, with the weather. And so I know it's been cold and snowy and a lot of sleet here in Middle Tennessee, so I thought, you know what, let's work on our beachy themed hashtag Big Butts 24 picture. And we're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end of the month. My friends, if anybody has any idea where this month has flown off to, probably to warmer weather. It's been crazy how fast this month is going by. We're almost to February. That's awesome. The days are getting a little longer. Hopefully it's going to start warming up a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. I'm not a fan of summer, so I can take spring, autumn, and winter. Summer can take a hike. Alright, so we have that part done. Let's go ahead and move this over here. We have some of the E's around here as well. So we'll continue on. And has anybody started any new projects recently? How are you all doing with your current projects? Anybody close to being finished? I actually am going to get ready to kit up, and you'll see a video on the kit up for my next project for February. I was mentioning that on my Wip and Chat of my Together at Christmas, or Together for Christmas from DAC. I was mentioning how I've already picked out and will be filming and kitting up for that project, so I'm excited about that. It's hashtag Barn Life 24, anything to do with a farm, animals, a barn, anything farm-like that you would consider something on a farm or that you would see on a farm. I'm just looking for the letter E right now, friends. I see that there's a bunch of them around here, but I just wanted to make sure. See, I missed one. There we go. And let us see. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab that one down there. And I'll start over here on this side. So yeah, I'm going to be kitting up that project and starting that on February 1st. and that is an event being hosted by Diamond Grandma and co-hosted by Diamond Cajun. So, two great ladies. Wonderful channels. And I am actually working off of whatever I can find for these events. I decided this year I am going to work on all of Diamond Grandma's events, because what I'm doing is I'm actually working from my stash as much as I can. I actually was able, out of 12 months, 12 events over the course of the next, this year, I was able to pull out canvases for 10 of the 12 events. And there's only 2 events that I needed to get a project for. One of them was, I don't recall, oh my gosh, I don't recall the event, the specific event, but I did end up, for my PR package that I'm getting from DP Clubs, I ended up picking out something for that event, which is a canvas. And then it also, there's an event towards the end of the year that I believe Diamond Grandma and is hosting, and Diamond PETA is co-hosting, and it's anything off canvas, anything that is not on a canvas. So I ended up I got something for that as well through a PR package. But everything else, the rest of the 10 months that I had to get a canvas for or a project for, I was able to shop right out of my stash. So I think that's awesome. And these are things that I really wanted to do, and I said, oh yeah, I'll work on that, and never did. Well, now this is giving me the chance, the little kick in the shorts to do them. So I'm looking forward to that. And with Diamond Grandma, there's no real steadfast rules, which I love. I'm not one, listen, I work a job every day that's got a lot of rules to it. And, everything else in life has rules. I don't need rules for my diamond painting. I want that to be relaxing and fun. But I also want to participate in events as well. Well, the thing about Diamond Grandma is she's got very little to no rules. She wants you to have fun. And she doesn't want it to be stressful. And that's what I love about her. And she just wants everybody to enjoy themselves. And that's why she hosts these events. And, the co-hosts of the events as well, whoever the co-host is, they just want to have fun and enjoy the art of diamond painting, and hope that those who join in the event enjoy the art of the event as well, no matter what project you may be working on. A lot of these events, you can work on just about anything, and find a way. You can find a way to word it in such a way that when you describe it, if you happen to snap a photo and put it on one of the Facebook pages, as long as you can, if you can do that, that's great too. They just want you to have fun, and that's what it's all about. I love it. I don't need any fiery hoops to jump through. I have to go through enough of that 8.5 hours a day, so. But, so yeah, I did go through my stash, and 10 out of the 12 months, so I'm pretty proud of myself that I was able to cull out 10 projects. I don't have a great big super huge, my husband would disagree with me, but I don't have a super big huge stash. I mean, we've seen some folks with their stashes, and it takes up entire walls. My stash takes up a tote and a portfolio, because the tote has things that are still rolled up, and the portfolio has things that's unrolled and, you know, flattening out, ready to go. So, and as a matter of fact, I have to take my tote out and go through some of my paintings that I have in my rolled up stash, because I've got some empty spaces in my tote, or in my, I'm sorry, in my portfolio, that I can put new pictures in and get those into the rotation. So I'm excited about that. Now, I also do have some kitting down that I have to do. And that is a project for another day. Today is not that day. Unless, you know, if we get another pretty bad snowstorm, that would be the perfect time to kit down. Let's see here. I think we're all done with the E's for now. So I'll put them back. And I think we'll work on, there's this symbol right here, the darker tan is the and sign. So I will go ahead. There we go. And the and sign is number 22. So putting that section back, pulling this section out. Ooh, what a pretty butterscotch color. Almost pumpkin-y. Awesome. Let's go ahead and give it a little shake. And move this back over here. All right. So we'll go ahead, add some of those drills there. So yeah, I was pretty proud of myself that I was able to cull that down even a little bit. But like I said, I don't have a huge, ginormous stash, much to my husband's disbelief. But it is substantial. So any opportunity to lessen that stash is always neat. And some of those, you know, pictures I'll go through and I don't even remember getting that. So then that, you know, that'll definitely want to be something that I want to put in the rotation. All right, so it looks like I got all those. Oop, a couple over here. Still, there we go. And let us see. I think that's it for that side. I missed a couple of V's over there, but that's all right. I'll get them all. And so we'll go ahead right here and start here. The and sign and the 6 symbol are very close in color, so I've got to really pay attention to that. I have had the tragedy of wrong symbol, and I didn't find out about it until much later, like almost completing the picture. That's how far along I was when I realized it. And it was just a cheap little diamond painting that I got. It was one of the first ones that I got from Amazon when I first started diamond painting 3 years ago. And I said, oh my God, I put the wrong symbol down. And it wasn't that much of a difference between the color that I needed and the color that I used. So it didn't hurt anything too bad. And I still have that picture. It's in my portfolio, because that's a lesson that I learned, to pay attention. Very important. I'm going to multi-place a little bit now. You know, we can get so used to just plugging along, and then all of a sudden, yikes, we had a happy accident. And But like I said, I was lucky enough that the shade of the colors that I mistook for the other color, it was really, really close. So big tragedy avoided. Well, like I said, tragedy avoided, but lesson learned for sure. Hey man, I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean? We all make mistakes. That's what makes us beautiful people. The fact that we can admit when we make a mistake. I think that's very important. Somebody asked me, "Are you sure?" Listen, I'll tell them, listen, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm wrong if I'm wrong. For sure. So, this picture, friends, this picture, this canvas from start till now has been an absolute pleasure. I have really enjoyed myself working on this picture. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of my twin sister Judy and me. And it's just, I had just a few trash drills, and they really, it was just like little pieces, you know, that may have come off during the manufacturing of the drills. Nothing big, nothing major. I didn't have any misshapen drills or anything like that. They've all been beautifully shiny and very colorful. I can't say a bad word about it. The canvas has been great. The stick has been great. It's just been wonderful. There's been more than enough of each color. So I'm so happy with it. What a way to kick off 2024, but with a really good canvas, you know? And we're going to continue onward. I know there's other ones of those and signs. There we go. And let's see. Other than that, what else is going on with you? Anything new and exciting? I know that in our last live, some friends of ours mentioned that they were having upcoming surgery, or that they were having some issues. And friends, I'm here to tell you, if you're having any issues health-wise or anyway, please know you are surrounded by love in our community and support. There's always someone, myself included, that you can bend an ear and chat with. You're never alone. Oh, I missed an E down there and down there, but that's okay, I'll get them. Before I'm done completely with this painting, I'll make sure every single space is filled. There we go. Well, that is that. And I think we're going to do, let's see here. Sorry, just tapping on the... let me see. Do we have many of these? The equal signs. I'm going to do some of the equal signs here. And the equal sign is number 19, 3371. Okay. 3371, coming right up. It's a bit of a dark green, really pretty color. So we'll go ahead. Oh, I'm single placing. I want to put my favorite pen to good use. There we go. And I think after that, we're going to wrap it up for today. Like I said, I am going to work a bit more on this picture because I really want to get it done so I can start kitting up my new one for February. But I will have a little bit left over towards the end. Probably this section right here, the question mark. I'll have that area to do. And then that'll be it for this painting. We'll get it completed. And that'll wrap up our very first completion for 2024. I know so many people have done so many completions. I just don't have the time. I wish I did to do more, but I am working on, you know, a couple other projects as well. So I do what I can when I can, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's see here. And just continuing onward, finding wherever there may be an equal sign. There we go. And let us see here. I got a couple over here, and then we'll be done. This is off the light pad, so there we go. Okay, let's see, any other? I don't see any more. Okay, beautiful. It looks like we're all done with our equal sign. Now you might see one here or there, and if you do, that's fine. I'm going to catch them before we're all done. I promise. Okay, friends, so it looks like that's it for this particular symbol as well. So we're going to wrap up our visit for today. Put our equipment away. There we go. And excellent. And we will go ahead and zoom on out. There we go. And let's see here. I'm going to unplug this so I can flip it around and show you our progress. There we go. Isn't that coming along nice? So I have most of her hat to do on this side, and this is what we'll do at the very end. But I still have a little bit to fill in, just little places here and there, and I'll fill this all in. Just a couple little strays here and there that I have to get done. Like I said, the next time you see me for this particular painting, we'll fill in the rest of her hat with the question mark symbol. Okay? I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me today while I worked on my hashtag DP Big Butts 24 painting. It's been a pleasure. I certainly hope this little bit of time that we got to spend on the beach has helped you overcome those winter blues, the cabin fever, and I want to thank you so much for your support. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Please, friends, do all those YouTubey things that you do so well. Hit that like button. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you're working on or what you're finishing up on and what projects you plan on working on in February. Let me know what's for dinner tonight. And most importantly, let me know how you're doing. Until I see you all again, my friends, God bless. Take care. Happy crafting. Goodbye now.